Good morning, Nesties. How is everybody doing? Let's just see. Second in command is out here sunbathing. Of course, he's been in that doggone eggplant again, so he's been slobbing. Um, Lieutenant is starting to make an appearance. My camera's acting all crazy. I'm gonna be doing a little bit of sniffling while I'm out here in the garden. Yes, I did pick up something along my journeys, but in the meantime, everything just looks absolutely remarkable out here in the garden. Um, it was unattended for about 6 days, and even the nursery stayed fine. I'm gonna do some cleaning over here because you know what? All this stuff over here is just something gonna jump out at me, and I'm gonna about lose my mind. Ain't this a mess? This is all that tool I have. So anyhow, because there's so much stuff over here that why my greenhouse is leaning, I don't know. Hold on. I had to go and get my tripod, guys, because it's a mess over here. I guess we'll just do some cleaning this morning. All this tool I have accumulated because I did have it all over everywhere. I'm not going to get rid of it because it comes in handy. And I'll probably use it like on the other side because something is eating my broccoli over there. I don't know what, but something is. And I can see right here, I can close something in. I refuse to give this up. Although it's styrofoam, I did use it over there, and I forgot that I had it because I could have finished using it, closing that area in. Ooh, Chippy. Of course, you're gonna need this as soon as the spring hit. That sun is gonna come in like crazy. This saved my plants during the summertime, especially my tomatoes. Look at my spoons. This is why this is broken right here. I need one of these. Alrighty. I will keep some tool because nothing likes being fooled up with the tool. So let's go around here and see what's going on. One thing I did notice, guys. Let me turn this around. Then I see it. My all my basils, My purple basil, all the leaves fell off. Fell off of this one. So 1, 2, 3. All the leaves have fallen off. I don't have a rhyme or reason what for. This basil's doing just fine. I'm not. Now look at this. I didn't even see this. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. These. They keep giving me okra, as you see. So I'll probably just leave it there. I'm waiting for it to die completely. I did do a little bit of harvest. We got a massive eggplant, I would say so. Finally got a decent radish. It's like a salad tonight. Another eggplant. It is bright out here today, guys. I'm debating on whether I should harvest my greens. I really don't feel like it right now. I don't know how necessary that would be. But my cabbages are looking remarkable. Let's see. I don't think that's a worm at all. I just think that's just a snail down in there eating. But those are just the outside leaves. So I'm not going to worry about those. This little bitty tomato has turned, so I think that's about as big as it's gonna get. Got another eggplant in there. These tomatoes are doing fine. They're growing. I'm gonna pin them up a little bit more. I don't see a lot of pest pressure on them. Some are diseased. I did see some oh shucks. I did see some little worms on my greens up front. Excuse me. Got about 4. This is just a quick run through. Nothing's going on, guys. The garden survived. It's beautiful. It's nice and lush. Found another broccoli here, which is good. I'm afraid that the sun is coming out so good, it's gonna do something to it. My tower is absolutely beautiful. I did find several little worms in here this morning. I've already smushed those, but they were small. You know, nothing's too big. That cucumber died. These tomatoes are hanging on in there. This fella here is still beautiful. So the cabbages all look like all, what do I have? I grew this one. And I bought 1, 2, those 6 over there. We got all kind of bell pepper coming through. Look at this. I don't know whether to harvest this, but I think I want to harvest some kale for a salad. Look what this beautiful guy has done. Isn't that gorgeous? And there's another one of those basils that all the leaves have fallen off. Not really sure why. Maybe they're just shedding. Somebody's been in here digging in my pepper bush. Now, I've been trying to count back to see how many days these potatoes have been out here. And I'm only counting about 60, 70 days. But they're all laying to the side. Oh, look at my Koya patch. And I did say I was going to harvest them, but I think I'm just going to harvest my sweet potatoes because they've been out there for the longest. And my bittersweet tree's doing fine. My rose is doing fine. Everybody's just beautiful. I did pull a couple radishes out. One of them looked really good, but although this one was like huge, but It's so sunny out. This is all that's there. And I think my phone is just magnified so much because, yep, it's not going to let me go any higher. Something's wrong with my phone. I'll be getting another one. I've been over here digging, and I think I'm going to do some harvestings. I don't think, let me know, guys. I saw Miss Cece out in her garden yesterday, and our radishes look about the same. They're not bulbing up. Can somebody tell me what's going on? Is it because they're not in the dirt enough? I thinned them out tremendously. I don't know what's going on. Tell me. Somebody knows something. Oh, I did want to take you around the front because my broccoli around the front, my broccolini, somebody has about eaten that straight to heck. So it's not even worth going around there seeing. I don't really want to walk too much in my yard because there's so many poop piles out here. These are the potatoes. They look a mess. So I think it's just time to pull them and see what happens. I'm going to grow some more slips and really grow them when they're supposed to be grown. I'm going to put my, I think I stepped in a pile. Crap. I'm going to put my phone up on the tripod, and I am just going to thin all this out. And these are all radishes, and they have a short lifespan. They grow in like 60 or 30, 55 days or something. And they've been out here. And I can just leave them. I don't know. I think I'm going to go ahead and pull them and see what's going on. And then I'll just leave the space out here because I have several greens out here that can grow. And we'll go from there. I was going to harvest all my greens, but I think I'm going to leave them there. They're so beautiful. And I also think I'm going to leave this little tower down here. All my lettuce has bolted. Everybody's going to seed. Everything's going to seed. The sun is beautiful. So, but I think I'm going to leave that right there. And let's just see where we're going to go from here. Hey, Nasties, it's Netta. I'm just going to go ahead and harvest these radishes. I'm not sure what's going on with them. I don't think they're going to grow anymore. They're not really in the ground. Looks like I only got one really. I picked this one earlier. One, I'm too far up. One decent one. It's so bright out here, guys. I can't even see. So I'm gonna pull all the rest of them and see what happens. I'll probably leave just a couple of them, but they're not. I don't know what's going on. As far as to why they're not, the bulb is not, I don't know if because they're not in the grass. In the grass, in the dirt. I'm not quite sure. And I did come back through with a lot of them and push them back down because they were growing all Willy Wonka. I sent so many of them out. I don't know if I could just make one big salad out of this. I guess this one was trying to do something. I do have a couple collard greens up in here that would enjoy the space from the invasive radishes. But I see everybody else plant theirs and like they come back out and they're like they're ready. So this just kind of baffles me. Oh goodness, I pulled up my collard green. Let's get them back in the dirt. Soil down here is horrible. Remind me to put some nothing. I don't need the camera on me. I need it on the garden. Oh, this one looks pretty good. Look at that one. That's why I say some of them were coming up, but not all of them. I'm not really sure what's going on. I don't have anything to compare it to because I haven't grown radishes before. Look at that. Nothing. Yeah, it's time to pull those up because they're interfering with my greens. And I know definitely I'm going to eat my greens. And just if you look, they grow all in a little L shape. They're not really in the dirt. Nothing. Okay, so that leaves me with a bunch of collard greens. And I'll just make this like a little collard green bed. I won't have so many collard greens. I'll grow some more and see what happens. It's hot out here today, guys. Since this one is all the way in the dirt, there's one right here, I'm going to leave it all the way in there. And no, that one's not in the dirt, so he's coming out too. If they're all crazy and not in the dirt, I'm not gonna leave them. I'm just gonna pull them out. And then I'll come back through here and I'll fertilize my collard greens and give them some more dirt. And I'm gonna go buy some cypress mulch. I think that's what Growing Out the Box says he's been using for a while. And my mama also told me to get some cypress mulch. I've never been a fan of mulch, but I am trying to use it now. But I wasn't too big on it because the stuff that lives in it. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see what else we're gonna find in here. I really can't see where that camera is. I cannot see. Guys, I am just not 100% today. Please forgive me for this crazy recording. I hope everything's in view. There's my hand, so I think we are. And like I say, if it's not directly in the dirt, I'm gonna pull it. Now look at this one. Look at Bruce. Now this is what they're supposed to look like. Look at that. That's beautiful. This is a potato right here. Pull up another green, I'm gonna scream. I didn't know so many were out there. In here. I don't know if I'm sweating because it's hot or I'm sweating because I'm feverish. Either or. I'm gonna be busy today. See? Nothing. Radish? What is this? Here's another one. This is a pretty decent one. Well, this is like he tried to get a double bulb here. See it start right there, then it went there. That was a decent one. And that was in the ground real good. I let it stay. That was in the ground real good. I let it stay. Is this a... Yeah, look at that. All of these were planted at the same time. And I pretty much just scattered them down here. Nothing. Let's go and get rid of all of them. Now I think it's a mess down here. I don't know what's all growing in here. What is this? This is pretty big, whatever it is. Look how healthy that stem is. And there's no turnip at the end of it. Not turnip, but radish. That's a little tiny one. Those are greens. Let me move here a little closer. This one's growing outside the bed. Nothing. And you can see right here, it was starting to grow some more leaves on it. And they're prickly. Give me my dirt bag. I don't know, maybe I can use that one. Is that a green? Not only do I want anything growing in the bed, I don't want stuff growing up too close either. Now this one's pretty. Oh, I see a big one back here, guys. I'm trying to make sure these aren't greens. Nope. Nothing. Look at this one, guys. Oh, wow. See? Some of them did well. This is my radish harvest. I put my puppies in the house. It's hot. And they get crazy when it gets hot. Look at that. Now, I know you can eat these leaves because I have collected them and put them in my garden leaves, and I threw them in a pot of greens. So next time I grow radishes, no, I'm just gonna do the same thing. Let me see. This is another big one. Now look how huge this is. It's healthy, but there's no bulb. Why? Why is there no bulb? I'm not gonna bite it because I know they're spicy. They are hot. It's like biting into a pepper to me. It's like a beet. The beets didn't stand a chance down here. Yeah, the beets didn't. I did put beets down here. They didn't stand a chance. Oh, there's a nice one. So even though it's like you see like this crook neck, it still found its way to embed itself to grow. Oh. Nope, nothing. Now, mind you, there is sage and thyme planted out here, which will probably won't do nothing until, I don't know. That's a green. Maybe I should have just left them in there for a little bit longer. I'm not really sure. But for what? Some of them are fully ready and some are not. So, alrighty guys, I think that's it. There's nothing else in there. Hey y'all, I'm back. I know I just went live for a little while, but I'm going to finish this in the video. I just don't have the, oh, anyways. I'm going to go ahead and dig up these potatoes and see what's going on because it's about to drive me crazy. And I'm going to, I don't know if there's something in there. I grew them all from slips from the slip. But I definitely will grow them like I'm supposed to next season. And I'm going to grow them all in the raised beds over here to the east of the house. And not grow them in the pots. So I just only did this because I don't know what I was doing. But as I've been watching and listening to people, I see that I'm going to start growing my slips. I'm going to go buy some potatoes. I tried growing some slips in the ground, like they say, put half of it in the dirt and let half of it hang out. I tried putting one with a little bit in the water. That was all, both epic fails. So I'm going to try again to see if I can get some more slips and try to get a lot of slips because I watched somebody last night how they did their slips, and I'm going to try to grow them between now and January to see if I can get them planted out next spring to get some potatoes in the summertime. I don't know how that's going to work out, but I'm going to try to see how that happens. But for right now, these potatoes, sweet potatoes I've had, I don't know if they've been in there about 2 months or so, they're aggravating me and they're looking scrawny, and I've come back here twice and looked at them and they just look a mess. So I'm just going to go ahead and take them out of this. I think it's a 10-pound grow bag. And I know you can grow them very well in the grow bags, but I'm going to try it again. Some of them look pretty healthy, so I'm going to see what's in there. I'm just kind of curious. Sorry for me being just gross, clearing my throat and sticking in my nose, but it's not. I got to get out here and get some sunshine. So that's why I'm outside. So I'm going to up pot these potatoes and see what's going on. I did all my radishes. I did find a couple more. They were probably about the size of a dime. I don't know if that's what's supposed to go on. I don't know if that's a big disappointment or not. But I guess a radish is a win is a win. I'm going to eat them today. How about that? And I put some fertilizer down, some what is that stuff called? I put cow manure down, and I put bone meal down. Then re-tilled that ground and put my collard greens nice and snug in little mounds over here after I took out all the radishes. When I took all those radishes out, there were 2, 4, 6, like 8 collard greens in the midst of all that and a tiny little beet. So maybe some things can grow that I've taken the radishes out. Over here, I was going to harvest my collard greens and all my brassicas. I'm just gonna leave them there. Who knows? I may come back out later on today and see. But right now, I'm getting ready to tackle this sweet potato bag. Hold on. Let's play again. Are we rolling? All right. I hate to take off all my leaves right here, but I'm going to. Nothing. They're dry. It's just this one little one. I think I'm just going to put these back here and that one bed back there and see what happens. And I'm going to dig through here and see what's in here. There's nothing in this bag. Bunch of squigglies. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to do this in ground next time. And this is starting to come through the grow bag. So although other people may have had success with their grow bag and sweet potatoes, I just don't think it's enough room for them. I did see Kim's Cozy Corner. She had hers in a huge, I want to say 100-pound grow bag, and that gave them plenty of room to grow, which was pretty phenomenal. But I just don't think there's enough room for these little boogers to grow. And I think there's my mother potato right there. So, okay, lesson, either, I don't know what the lesson is. I got a couple little funky looking potatoes here. I just don't think these 10-gallon grow bags have enough room for them to grow. I really don't. And the roots just, they're just in here just battling just to live. So I don't think I'm going to do this again. Definitely either get a bigger grow bag or in the ground. Even though that's a win for my first harvest of potatoes, you know, definitely I'm not going to do this again in one of these bags. I just feel like the potatoes are just struggling to produce. And I think if you grow them in here, you're just gonna get a small harvest every time. I mean, it is just root bound. And then I couldn't keep it moist enough. I moved it from the back over here in the front of the house. I meant to further in the back with a water system so it would get more water, and it's still just really, really dry. So the more of the story for me in my new zone 10A Florida, my sweet potatoes, if I can, I need to find me some space on the ground somewhere. I don't know where. So I'm going to try this again. I am going to add that to my harvest, which is a win. Something is better than nothing. If I was starving, I would definitely eat them. I'd drop them in some oil and deep fry them, just like they are. And thanks for hanging out with me for our sweet potato harvest. Come again. Right there from here.